Hello and welcome. My name is LaUgHiNgStOcK and you are watching LaUgHiNgStOcK's weekly pubcast. This is episode number 2. As always, this is a pub game and I do believe this was an all-pick game. I don't actually remember now that I think about it. But whatever the case is, we look to be in for an interesting match as you're looking at these teams. We have on the Windrunner, Tasty Meat. He's a regular in these games. Rain is playing the Keeper of the Light. We do have a pause and an unpause. Death Prophet being played by this RT. Another pause comes out from the Medusa. So obviously we're having some issues on the Dire team. Kronos X is playing the Visage. Not sure if that's a reference to Kronos from Heroes of New Earth. I hope not, because that means no one's going to like him in this game. But I'm sure there's other things that it could reference as well. Game is paused again on the Dire team. They're really wanting this pause. I think they said someone's going to the bathroom. So let's see. I don't know. Pubs pauses rarely last for more than about 20 seconds. So you better pee fast, and it better not be a dookie that's coming out. That's all I got to say. Skeleton King is being played by Ariza the Shiite. Okay. On the Dire team, we have Rook playing the Rubik. Rook. True story, I actually was a bouncer at one point in my life, and my bouncer name was Rook for two reasons. One, since I was new to it, Rook meant rookie, but at the same time, I also loved playing chess, and so they thought that Rook was an appropriate title, since if I was a chess piece, I would be a Rook. So, yeah, life lessons for you, huh? Magile is playing the Omni Knight, and Medusa being played by none other than CCC. Do not know what that TS thing is. Pudge is being played by Bao with a heart. Nice heart, bro. Oh, actually, Heart is his name because it looks like Bao is the clan. So Raven playing the Storm Spirit, which means Pudge's name is actually Heart. Interesting choice for a name, I guess. Not too sure how I feel about it. I'm going to check out the... Nope, can't check out the chat. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Sorry, someone's sending me a message and I can't look at him when I'm spectating. I don't know if that's actually how they made the game or if that's just the way it works. I'm going to... interface, camera speed super high. Okay. This smooth drag option is awesome, but sometimes it just doesn't work quite the way I would hope. So, bot lane is going to be Pudge and Rubik. Wow, brain fart. Happens a lot these days. Rubik already thrown out some wards like his starting items. He's got a pretty good setup. No mana regen. But I mean, he can cast his telekinesis at least 3 times before running out of mana, so that's good. He does block the pull with his second ward, so he knows what he's doing. Kronos gonna meet him. Nope, they're gonna kind of be 2 ships passing in the night, 2 very small ships. Although Kronos, oh, he's in some serious trouble. There's the telekinesis. Pudge gets in with his rod. This could spell danger. Nope, Kronos gets a slow off on Pudge. Pudge can't do much about that. Skeleton King kind of comes in to scare him off. So, some good starting items. Oh, I said that too fast. Pudge got a bottle first, which is never recommended, especially if you're in the side lane. I mean, in his defense, he did bottle the haste rune, so that could come into play later, but I just really don't like this choice. It looks like Rain is going to be jungling on the Keeper of the Light. I almost said Keeper of the Forest. That would have been the wrong term. Keeper of the Light. Doing some jungle wungle. Mid lane we have Death Prophet versus Storm Spirit. Interesting matchup. You got a lot of harass coming out from the Crypt Swarm. Auto attacks actually in the favor of Death Prophet by 3 as well. What's the armor reduction actually? Let's check this out. 16% versus Storm sitting at 26%. So actually the melee attacks are going to go in the favor of Storm, especially after he casts an ability. You know, his overload is going to add What's damage is 30 damage at level 1. So And that's just at level 1. Top lane, Tasty Meat doing a hard lane solo with Windrunner. She's one of the best ones to do it with against Medusa and Omni Knight. So not a whole lot of killing power up top. So Tasty Meat's actually should feel pretty safe in this top lane. They can't do a whole lot that I can see. Let me pull up the stats really quick. So, oh, we got a gank going on in mid. Pudge popped the haste rune. Bao held RT in position. RT, you're just dead. You're dead. Storm Spear picks up the first kill. That was a great gank. Like I said, that bottled haste came in use. I mean, I'm still shocked that he got a bottle and went bot. And now he bottles the Invis rune. So he just took away the rune from mid. Not too sure I agree with that. But, you know, whatever. He can come bot with the Invis rune. What level is Pudge now? Pudge is level 3, so he can Invis and Rot, throw a hook on somebody, maybe get a kill. If he were to go in the jungle with the Invis rune, that would be helpful. They don't have any wards down here. They do know that Pudge bottled the Invis rune up top because they have a ward right here. Pudge chooses not to use his Invis right now. And now Tasty's kind of getting boxed out of the lane by this Omni Knight, which means Medusa is free to farm for now. I mean, you know, she's still... Oh, she's out of mana. And Omni Knight's going to come in behind. Omni Knight did not get the slowing presence, though, so they're only going to be able to auto-attack. Tasty Meat actually might be in some trouble here. He doesn't have enough mana. That snake took away his mana. There's a heal, and down goes Windrunner. So that Mystic Snake took away the mana that was necessary, and Pudge picked up a kill on Visage. Like I was saying, Rook is in some trouble. Rook goes down to Skeleton King. The stun went out, probably a wave as well. Pudge might get the kill. He does not get the kill. Oh, the level 1 Rot was not enough to pick off this Skeleton King. So it's a 2-for-1 exchange. And I don't really think it was worth it. You trade a Pudge and a Rubik, and Pudge is desperately in need for levels, especially with the horrible item build he chose to go. And instead, they choose to feed the Skeleton King. Wait, did he get the kill? No, Pudge was just killed. Okay, so no one got the kill on Pudge. Pudge just kind of died to the creeps. But still, not exactly a useful thing. Pudge had picked up another invisibility rune. He's going to go mid. And we have another pause. It looks like Storm Spirit disconnected. So Pudge is level 4 going up against a level 4 Death Prophet. Now if he gets in behind, let's say to about right here, somewhere in this general vicinity where the screen is, where the game is paused sign. Oh, and if they unpause it right now, it's like a really, oh man, if they unpause it right here, it's gonna be game over for Death Prophet. Well, not game over, but he'll die. So I guess that bottle is working out for Pudge. He's gotten all the runes so far, which is kind of unexpected from a bot lane Pudge. He's been ganking a lot, and typically a Pudge that focuses on roaming early level is not going to do very well, but I mean, he's 1-1, you know, so let's see what happens. He's got level 2 Rot this time. Oh no, they're unpausing. RT may not be here. RT may be AFK. Pudge better go now. Pudge better go now. He's obviously AFK. He's auto-attacking Pudge. Pudge, do something. Oh, he's waiting for Raven. There it is. There's a Rot. RT is definitely AFK. Yep, just like I said, if they unpaused it, it was a free kill, and that's exactly what happened. TC farming up, or sorry, CCC farming up some creeps. Miguel helping him out a little bit. I'm not quite sure if they were trying to pull or if they were just farming. Pudge gets an illusion rune. Pudge getting all the runes. Good job, Pudge. Windrunner having a bit of trouble. Does pick up a ring of regen and now a salve. What am I doing? Be well. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? I'm looking at items. Why am I looking at items? I want to see what you can build into this. So got a few choices. You can go headdress, you can go force staff, soul ring maybe. I'm tranquil boots, not quite sure what he's going for. Tranquil boots might be useful, but it's a huge mana drain, so we'll see what he chooses to go for. In the bot lane, Pudge trying to get some action. There's the hook on Skeleton King. Skeleton King is going to go down. Pudge is going to chase this Visage. Does not have enough mana to throw the hook, so Pudge picks up another kill. So even though it was a horrible strategy to go bottle first in the bot lane, I mean, he's 3-1. So he's getting the kills. He's now level 6. We look at the level experience. He's the 3rd highest level in the game. And he's going to bottle this Invis rune. So he gets another rune. And yeah, Death Prophet's a little pissed off. So they're coming for a gank and bot. Better be careful. Uses the Invis rune. Comes in. They don't know that he's there. Oh no. Oh no, there's the Dismember in the rot. Raven uses his ult. Oh, a lot of damage. The stun comes out. Skeleton King gets a kill on Pudge, and Rubik picked off a Visage, so a 1-for-1 trade there. Did not expect all of that damage to come out on the Pudge. Well played by Visage to say, you know what, if I'm going down, you're coming with me. So we are sitting at 6 kills to 3 kills now in favor of the Dire team. Top farmers in the game right now are up here, actually. This Medusa sitting at 33. Shackle shot goes out on Medusa, but there's no follow-up. No one was in the right position to do anything about that. And Medusa does have 3 points into her mana shield right now. So anything that would have been done damage-wise would have just gone straight into her mana, so you probably wouldn't have killed her right away. Here's Keeper charging up his wave, and it hits Medusa square in the face, but there is Omni Knight to heal. We got Pudge doing some damage in mid. They're killing this Death Prophet. Death Prophet tried. That was really a waste of your ultimate. Pudge picks up the kill. That's actually huge. Now her ultimate's down for over 1.5 minutes. That was not wise. You were going to die anyways. This Pudge, I'm really shocked. I don't think I've ever seen a Pudge that goes bottle first do this much damage, especially when he wasn't in the mid lane. Now, at the same time, he is taking away all of the bottle refills from Storm Spirit, but I almost feel like, I mean, these guys are clearly working together since they're in the same clan or group or team or whatever it is. So Regen Rune is top. I mean, in this particular case, I would want Storm Spirit to get it, and that's exactly what's happening. He's letting Storm Spirit grab it. We got some action up top. Rain trying to kill off this CCC. There's the charge. CC down to one more auto attack. Who picked that up? Windrunner picked it up. Omni Knight's going to be in some trouble. He's slow. There's a power shot. The power shot misses. That's going to give up the kill. Miguel actually had enough mana to cast his heal. Here comes Raven. Raven's going to ball lightning in. He's going to grab Kronos. Going to try and auto attack him, but he gets stunned by the shackle shot into a creep. Ball lightning's away from everyone. Rain's charging up his Illuminate. Doesn't hit anyone. Raven pops the bottle. There's the hook on Kronos. Kronos is easily going to go down now. There's the shackle shot on Pudge, though. No, Ball Lightning's going to pick up the kill for Storm Spirit on the Visage. So, looked like he might have gotten away for a second, but Raven had just enough mana to get in for the kill. And actually, down on the bot lane, we had some kills going on. Death Prophet gets picked off by Rubik. Skeleton King is in some serious trouble. He's getting chased by 3 heroes. We do have a teleport coming into the mid lane by Visage. There's a telekinesis up onto the cliff. Oh, poor Skeleton King. He's going to teleport out. They don't have a stun. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why you try to carry teleports as often as possible. Saved his life right there. And actually, this is really good for the Radiant. He's the top farmer in the game right now. 46 creep kills. 10 minutes in. I mean, it's not amazing. It's not a pro status, but at the same time, that's better than anybody else. And I believe he's died 0 times? No, he's died once, but he's got 2 kills. So he's doing pretty dang good on the farm. It looks like he's going for an armlet. That's a pretty standard pickup on Skeleton King, so I like it. I'm interested to see what he goes next. After that, maybe a Desolator. I mean, that's... in my opinion, Desolator would be useful because these heroes as a whole don't have a ton of armor. I mean, even Pudge only has 2 armor, his physical damage, and Pudge gets shackle shotted and he's going to take an Illuminate to the face. Pudge is down to 112 HP. There's a wind run, one more auto attack does it, but Pudge manages the suicide. The auto attack from Rain got him down to about 10 HP, and Pudge just immediately popped off the rod. He timed that about perfectly. Thought for sure that was going to be a free kill for the Radiant here. Well, not free, I mean they would have had to work for it, obviously. You know, Ariza teleports in bot, tries to catch this Storm Spirit out of position, but he just ball lightnings away. It's the annoying thing about Storm Spirit. It doesn't matter how good or bad a Storm Spirit is. Once he hits level 6, he basically has a free escape, unless you come in with an Invis or something. Death Prophet does pop her Exorcism. Not a wise... Oh no! Oh no, here comes Rubik. There's a telekinesis. Miguel gets hit by the power shot. Doesn't link to anybody though. Pudge throws a hook and hits a creep. Keeper of the Light picks off the Omni Knight. Rook is in some trouble. Pudge comes in. He does have his Dismember, but he's going to wisely back out. Rook gets killed by the power shot. Pudge is going to come in there. No, he went for the Dismember. There's a silence. His rod's going to stay on. He's getting... Oh, there's the hook, but he gets killed by Windrunner. He tried to pick up a kill. I think he was going for the Keeper of the Light, but Death Prophet was in the way of that one. So that was a 3-for-0 kill, and they're probably going to pick up this tower up top now, too. I mean, the tower... Yeah, the tower is definitely going to go down. And the Radiant middle tower just went down with Medusa picking up the tower kill. So we got some good action going on. Top tower does fall right now. We have a teleport coming into the bot. There's the Invis rune right here. Looks like it's going to be picked up. No, it gets picked up by Skeleton King. He got there first. Close but no cigar. So I mean, let's take a look at, you know, experience graph is in favor of the Dire right now. I mean, they've been getting a little bit more individual kills, a little bit less team kills. So they've been getting more solo experience, and the gold is in favor of the Dire as well. I mean, that's to be expected. You know, the top 2 of the top 3 farmers are on the Dire, and that plays a huge role into it. Pudge looking to initiate on someone. He sees the hook, hits the Invis Skeleton King. I don't know if that was intentional by the Skeleton King, but I really hope it was, because that was funny. Pudge was like, "Oh look, guys, Death Prophet, get to me," and misses. What? What happened? It was a free hook, guys. I actually wonder if he realized that the Skeleton King was invis. They're going to take this bot tower without any type of challenge whatsoever. Up top, a little bit of action. Medusa's going to safely get away, though. So Rain, you know, has Tranquil Boots. Not bad. A bunch of branches. He's primarily just playing a support like most Keeper of the Lights do, doing some pushing. Tasty Meat also got Tranquil Boots. He does have a Sage's Mask and a Point Booster. I do believe that Sage's Mask builds into... the Soul Ring is still on there. You know, at this point I'm really not sure. Maybe he's going for an Orchid. Orchid would be a really good pickup on a Windrunner, especially against this team. That silence would be huge. Now this is interesting. Death Prophet popped her Exorcism, and I don't know what for. It just went down. They didn't get a kill. That's what you call a wasted ultimate. Pudge gets Shackle Shotted, but they don't realize that 4 of the 5 heroes are here. They're going to go down. Rain is going to immediately go down. Omni Knight picks up that kill, and out teleports... who is that? Death Prophet teleported out before they died. So it looked like an easy kill on Pudge, but what they didn't realize is that all 5 heroes had rotated up. And they pick up the kill on Keeper of the Light. I mean, not the worst thing in the world, the Keeper of the Light is going to die. The one you're really scared about is this Skeleton King. And he does, in fact, finish his armlet. So, Skeleton King, what's his gold per minute at? 332. Actually, Medusa is the leader in gold per minute at this point. Oh, Skeleton King better be careful. There's the Dismember, the Rot. Rook is going to telekinesis him up, but Bao takes so much damage. Holy crap, he commits a suicide. Skeleton King's going to pop back up. Raven's going to grip him. No, he doesn't. The heal hits nobody. That was a wasted heal. So much damage could have been given out. Bao's going to use his ultimate. Ariza crits him to death, but Ariza will go down. Ariza just turned around and was like, well, if I'm going to die, Spirit, you're coming with me. One crit just obliterated his face. I think he actually got... I think it was a Crypt Swarm that took him down to about 200 health, and then the crit finished it off. But as I was saying, Skeleton King, 14 minutes in, had an armlet and a power treads. Interesting to see what his next item is. And And it looks like Kronos is going for the mechanism. Prophet, not a whole lot going on. She's kind of been curb stomped this game. What is Prophet? Prophet is 0-4. But in Prophet's defense, the Dire team did unpause it while he had said he was AFK. Tough breaks. I mean, not much you can do about that. The Illuminate hits no one in particular. Medusa's going to try and run. I don't know if Medusa's going to make it. There's a stun. She kept moving. There's an Illuminate. Not going to hit anybody in particular. So she is going to get away. That Mana Leak did its job. She kept running because she knew that the other heroes were there. Visage actually gets picked off by Pudge. Did not see that one. My apologies. This Pudge is doing some serious work. Pudge is 5-5. I mean, some of his deaths may be a little heedless. And up top, we got some action. Windrunner goes down to Medusa. He got picked off by Rubik and Omni Knight. Rubik is chasing now Rain. Rain is in a little bit of trouble. Rain's going to go into the high ground and then just go into the river, and they're going to stop chasing now. So Rubik, I mean, this is a pretty nasty combination if you think about it. Assuming, of course, Omni Knight has his slow now. He does. So Rubik throws up, picks up someone's telekinesis, throws them to the ground. They get slowed a little bit from that, don't they? No, it's just a stun. So they pick him up. You get the duration of that. Then Omni Knight gets into position. I mean, right now his slow is only 7%, but that's still 7%. And it sets up Medusa for an easy kill. So, yeah, so Windrunner is going for the Orchid. Good pickup. Force Staff picked up on Rain. Good pickup. Prophet has a bottle now. Not much else going on. I mean, does finish the phase boots, so that's good and all, but, you know, so many more items you could have. Visage, again, going for that. Skeleton King, he gets a Belt of Strength, which makes me think he's going for the Abyssal Blade. He's going to go for Basher first, more than likely, and then probably for Abyssal Blade. Not sure I agree with the Basher pickup right now. I think you want something that benefits you a little bit more, either more more overall attack damage. I mean, it does give you some health, and you are kind of squishy. But my next item at this point would be a BKB. I mean, the only thing that goes through a BKB is Pudge's Dismember. So I would definitely go through the BKB, or I would definitely be going for the BKB. Storm Spirit does activate a double damage. I don't know where he's at. He dived on Kronos, but he got hit by the shackle shot, and down goes Storm Spirit. Keeper of the Light finishes him off with a right click. He thought he was gonna get a free kill on Kronos with that double damage, but a well-timed shackle shot from Tasty Meat kept him in place long enough to finish it off. He probably took, I'm guessing, oh, Pudge coming in trying to get the hook. Is he going to be in position? There's no one to hook. They all backed out. They're scared of the hook. They don't want to be hooked. They don't like hookers. Apparently Pudge charges too much for his services, and he smells, and he's fat. Really not going to get you a whole lot of business, if you know what I mean. What is his build? He got a Ring of Health. I am intrigued by this build. I do not like it. My guess is with the Ring of Health, he's probably going to go for a Vanguard.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, the only other things I can think of is it builds into a Perseverance. But why would he go for a Void? Why would he go for a Perseverance? Lincoln's ain't going to do you any good in this game. I mean, they do have a couple of single target, but that's about it. Illuminate does some damage. Omni Knight, he's got Arcane Boots and Ring of Bacillus. We got some wards and some arcane boots. Rook is going to telekinesis Arizna. Arizna activates his armlet, and he's just doing massive damage. 3 auto attacks took down Rook. Now Storm Spirit's in some serious trouble. Storm Spirits does leap out. Bow. Pudge picks up the kill on Death Prophet. Ulcer in the middle of the chaos. Rain gets in. Rain gets gripped. Rain is in some trouble by Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit, one more auto attack, not going to do it. Stun goes out on Storm Spirit. Medusa picks up the kill on Keeper. Now Ariza trying to kill this Storm Spirit. Maybe not the wisest person. Shackle Shot is going to keep Miguel in place for a while. Ariza gets the stun. One more hit is going to do it. Storm Spirit goes down. CCC is in some trouble. His mana shield can only take so much. The heal does go out on CCC. Kronos uses his minions to stun Miguel. Miguel is out of mana. He can't do anything, and down goes Miguel. Visage picking up that auto attack. Pudge tries to hook, does not hit anybody. Probably would have been a guaranteed kill had he done that. So a good exchange, and Storm Spirit actually disconnected. I don't know if that was a rage or if he did that before the fight began. I can't imagine that he did it before the fight began because he was moving around way too well. Let me see if I can find it. Maybe he disconnected after the kill, so that was either a rage or something happened, but you know, by something happening I mean he reached over and pulled out the power plug. Wow, Storm Spirit got a Dagon. Yeah, I don't like that at all. It's typically with a Storm Spirit you want to get mana regen, a lot of it. You know, I prefer to go, if I'm playing Storm Spirit, I really do prefer to go with a an Orchid. I think that's a really good item because you can ult in, silence them, attack them, and they can't escape from you at all. I mean, not like they really can escape anyways, but once your Vortex is over, people can escape from a Storm Spirit if he's not super leveled over them. So, I mean, the Orchid, he does a little bit more damage. You know, he has some better burst damage maybe, but still, I feel like Orchid, maybe a Sheep Stick, maybe I don't know, really anything could be better than that. You could get a Bloodstone, you could have gotten a Lincoln Sphere. There are a lot of items that I would have preferred over that. And he does reconnect now. Oh, nope, sorry, I forgot Ring builds into a Hooded Defiance, so good pickup by Pudge. I can't believe I forgot that. I play Pudge all the time. I'm stupid. So Midas does now have his Lincoln Sphere. Pudge hooks somebody. Pudge is going for the kill on Tasty Meat. Tasty Meat wind runs. Might escape this one. Midas. Oh, nope. Rubik in there for the kill. Rubik uses his Fade Bolt. We got some... Oh, Exorcism. That was a perfect use of Exorcism. Rook is going to go down very quickly. He may have bought some time for the others. Pudge looks like he's going to get to safety. Guile heals him. But now Medusa kind of getting cut out of position, but I don't think they're going to get a kill on Medusa that close to the tower, and indeed they back off. Raven this whole time pushing the top tower. Ariza going to get a stun off on him, but Raven has a ton of mana. One more auto attack may do it. No, he gets away. The Courier, though, be careful of the Courier. He's down to 298 HP. Oh, if he gets in range of the stun, he could go down. No, he blinks into the river. And now he's safe. Hook goes out. Pudge hooks Rain, but not in range of the Rot. There's the stun off on him. One auto attack. The heal comes out. It may not be enough, and he goes down. A 583 crit. Now Medusa comes in, and she's going to do some damage. Her ultimate slows the crap out of them. Keeper misses everyone with his Illuminate. And there's a Guardian Angel out from Omni Knight, so they're not taking much physical damage, but now it's off. They're chasing. This is an interesting chase. Rain, you're really low HP. Rook picks you up with the telekinesis, throws you down. The stone forms come out on the familiars. Kronos is in some trouble. They better get out of here. There's the ball lightning coming in. They may have attacked the wrong person. Stun goes in on... Oh my god, so much action. The Shackle Shot hits Rook's. Rook, 2 attacks from dead. No. Beguile, there's an Illuminator and it misses. The only people it needed to hit Ariza. Gonna go on this Medusa. Medusa's mana getting drained. That shield is no good. The Shackle Shot hits him. There's a power shot for the kill. Pudge is respawned. Pudge comes in and ultimates Windrunner, but throws the hook on Ariza, so Ariza's ult is down now. They may push this tower. They are going to push the tower. Another Exorcism comes out. This fight has been going on for so long that there are now 2 Exorcisms being cast in the same event. Oh my god, the fortification goes out. Windrunner does use her ultimate on it, but he's going to continue. Teleport's coming in from, it looks like Storm Spirit. The silence goes out on Storm Spirit. There's a stun. He's tanking the Exorcism. Not a good choice. Skeleton King, one more crit strike is going to finish it off. I don't know what Storm was thinking. He had no backup. The next closest hero is right here in the tower, and that's Pudge. Pudge throws the hooks. He brings in Rain. Rain's going to force Staff away from the ultimate, but he's going to go down. Pudge picks up that kill. Silence goes down. Ariza with the stun. Ariza gets picked up by the telekinesis. Heal goes out on Pudge. Oh, man. Oh, man. I want this. This action is too much. Too much pub fighting. Calm down. Actually, it's kind of fun for me because I get to cast it. Oh, dang it, I jinxed myself. Now they are calming down. Everyone's backing up. Well, that definitely went well for the Radiant. They didn't lose anybody really important. I mean, they lost Keeper of the Light. I think they lost Visage at one point. Skeleton King lost his ultimate, but I mean, Skeleton King is level 15, and that ultimate will be up in about a minute. So Skeleton King does finish his Basher. He'll either go for an Abyssal Blade, may go. I still think on him a good pickup right now would be either a Shrunken Head or a Lincoln Sphere. Lincoln Sphere negates a bunch of single target stuff that they do have, and also BKB is a good item right now. He could also continue. Mechanism now picked up on Kronos. He picks up a Chainmail and a Sage Mask, which makes me think he's going for a Blade Mail next. Either a Blade Mail or maybe getting a Frost Mail, whatever that's called, Shiva's Guard. Raven still just got the Dagon, level 2. Again, I hate this build personally. I think it's going to lead to a lot of deaths on his part now. I mean, he's currently sitting at, where is he, 2 and 4, yeah. I mean, he's got 2 kills and 7 assists. So as you can see, Dagon not getting him a whole lot of kills at this point.
Haste.
Death Prophet does pick up a Perseverance. His farm got absolutely destroyed in mid by that unpaused kill, but you know, it happens sometimes. Rain picks up a Mystic Staff. My guess would be going into a Sheepstick. Not, I mean, obviously I don't know, but we'll see. I think I covered Windrunner. What is Windrunner? Windrunner has a Diffusal Blade and still has that point booster. So I was wrong about... I thought for sure he was going to go into an Orchid, but Diffusal Blade isn't bad. I mean, I think against a Medusa, especially draining the mana off of the mana shield. So not only does it do damage, which will drain the mana, but it also drains mana each hit. So, let's see. Oh, Raven comes in. Oh, wow. Tasty Meat. Not really... Again, mana pool is really low for this Storm Spirit right now because of the Dagon. He didn't have enough mana to finish off that kill. I mean, that was a free kill. In the meantime, Rook goes down to Skeleton King. Looks like got picked off out of position. Pudge is in some serious trouble. Pudge is just tanking this Exorcism to the max. He's going to easily go down. There's a Crypt Swarm. There's a stun. Death Prophet's Exorcism finishes off the Fat Man. Radiant is really finding the Dire out of position right now and taking full advantage of it. I fully expect to see a team push. Exorcism is now going to go down, so they no longer have the Exorcism for the push, but it helped him get a couple of kills. They're going to easily take this tier 3 tower in mid. Ariza trying to engage the Medusa, but just chooses to finish off the tower instead. Medusa's going to shoot out a Mystic Snake. Mid Rax is going to go down. They aren't putting up any kind of a fight right now. I don't know what kind of a fight they can do. I mean, Yasha is picked up on the Medusa, but... Oh, they're going to kill Ariza, but Ariza has his ultimate up. Split shot from Medusa doing a decent amount of damage to the entire team, but maybe I would still have it on single shot right now. Stun goes out on Miguel. Hook hits nobody in particular. And that melee Rax did go down, so I mean, if I'm the Radiant, feel free to back up at this point. Kronos gets caught out of position. There's the Dismember. Kronos is going to get killed. Pudge picks up that kill. Pudge looking for the hook. Oh, tries to hit Tasty Meat. Tasty Meat used Windrunner at the perfect time. Gets out of there, and now the Dire are going to leave the Radiant alone to their own doing. So again, the Storm Spirit Dagon pickup has already lost him a few kills that I've seen. Pudge finishes his Hood of Defiance, has a Town Portal. You know, don't know what he's going to go next. You know, it depends on whatever item he buys next, of course. I think at this point in the game, you probably want to finish the pipe. That would be my item with the Exorcism, with the Keep the Light. Storm Spirit, you know, after I was just talking about him losing kills with the Dagon, picks up a kill on the Keeper of the Light. Yeah, I would finish the pipe like right now. Medusa, like I said, got the Yasha, got the Ultimate Orb. She'll be getting a Mantis style pretty damn soon. They are going to go for Rosh. The double damage picked up. Medusa gets stunned. I don't think the Radiant don't have any wards, but every hero is missing from the Dire. They're going into the jungle. They're searching for him in the jungle. And Tasty Meat is farming, so they have no idea that this Rosh is going to go down. Medusa obviously going to pick up the Rosh when it goes down. Let's see, Miguel does have a Mechanism, Arcane Boots, Ring of Bacillus, so he's doing a lot of heal. Rook has got the Drums of Endurance. He also has the Smoke, so, I mean, some pretty good item pickups coming out from the Dire other than this Dagon. I really can't stand this Dagon pickup. I cannot stress how much I dislike this pickup. Maybe someone else likes it. Maybe there's pros out there who are going to use this build, but I personally would never use this build.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So Tasty Meat does have an Ogre Club. Makes me think of BKB. I mean, what other...
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Let's see. BKB or Aghanims. Aghanims. It's Aghanims.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I don't know what that does to his ultimate.
Dire's structure.
Reduces the cooldown to 15 seconds. Not bad. Hook goes out on the Prophet. Prophet's going to easily die to the Pudge. Nice. Rook stole Skeleton King's stun. Tasty Meat is in a lot of trouble. He's going to win walk out, but Rubik picks up the kill with his Fade Bolt. The Familiars stomp on nobody in particular. Pudge throws the hook, misses everybody. And Kronos is going to run. This Skeleton King is going to run. Hyperstone picked up on the Skeleton King. Makes me think Assault Kuros. I mean, he could also, you never know. I mean, he could be crazy and go for the Maelstrom, but I think Assault Kuros is the much better pickup. He's got 3,400 gold in essence. We'll see what he buys next. But I'm fully expecting it to be an Assault Kuros. I think that just is what he needs at this point in the game. A little bit more armor. Visage picked up the Medallion. Now, I'm not very familiar with how you play Visage, but I guess the matter. Oh, nice hook. The hook and Medusa just picks up the kill and keep her alive. That was a good hook by Pudge. I'll give you credit for that. And another disconnect from Storm Spirit. Another game pause. Man, how many times is this game going to be paused? I just want it to be over with. So, the advantage, for a long while, it looked like the Radiant were going to start running away with the game, especially with Ariza. I mean, Ariza is, 8 and 2 and 5, so it really looked like the game was getting out of hand. But Medusa is 4 and 2, and if you look at the last hits right now, Medusa has 212 last hits versus 146 for Skeleton King. And if you look at the gold per minute, I mean, Medusa's sitting at 481 versus 430 for Skeleton King. And, I mean, Skeleton King's got Armlet, he's got Skull Basher, he's got good items, definitely, and he's on his way with the 3,500 gold to finish off his Assault Kuros. But, I mean, Midas, Lincoln's, Manta, I think, I don't know, I feel like they're both doing equally well, but the Medusa can do a lot of damage late game. So it's going to be interesting. I really do think it comes down to who throws the least. Teamfight potential definitely in favor of the Radiant at this point, simply because of Exorcism. If Exorcism gets wasted, this could be end. And if Pudge Pudge is not going for the pipe. Interesting choice. Oh, they catch Ariza out of position. Ariza gonna go down. He does have his ultimate. He's gonna respawn. The Familiars try to stomp on someone. They're gonna quickly finish off the Skeleton King a second time. No, Skeleton King stuns Pudge. Now Skeleton King is gonna go down. Man, like I said, whoever throws the least. Oh, nice Force Staff out by Rain, but everyone else is in some serious trouble. Tasty Meat getting auto attack down. Rook actually may go down. Exorcism doing some serious work. Death Prophet picks off the kill on Rubik, but no. Medusa is out of mana right now. Mana Shield took all of that. Pudge comes in, dismembers the Death Prophet, but Death Prophet's getting healed by the Exorcism Ghost coming in. The Shackle Shot, no, the Power Shot. There's a hook on. Oh yeah, Death Prophet does go down, does get off. A Crypt Storm. Rain gonna go for the kill on Pudge. Pudge is gonna teleport out. Oh man, Omni Knight did get picked off by Windrunner, and this Storm Spirit died at some point. I don't know when he died or who got the kill. Let's see if I can pull that up. He got killed by Keeper of the Light, probably with that Illuminate that I saw. Man, that was interesting. That engagement really looked like it was going to go badly for the Radiant, but like I said, the team fight potential, they tanked all of Death Prophet's exorcism. All of it. I mean, it just pounded them into dust. And remember what I said, you know, you need to get the pipe when you're going up against a Death Prophet. You have to get the pipe, and especially when there's a coddle on the team too. I mean, you're gonna take Death Prophet's exorcism, and you're gonna take like 4 illuminates to the face as a team. Get the frickin' pipe. I mean, Point Booster Ogre Club, he's obviously working into an Aghanim Scepter, and Aghanims isn't a bad item, especially not with Pudge, because it increases his damage to 1.75 times his, or it's his damage, sorry, plus 7.5 times the strength of the hero. And of course, with Flesh Heap adding to your strength, I mean, it is a good item on him, just not right now. Storm Spirit still has level 4 Dagon. Oh, Smoke of Deceit used, but now Raven just revealed himself. Bad timing, unfortunate timing. Pudge reveals himself. That smoke went to complete uselessness. Complete uselessness. Level 4 Dagon, he's continuing the Dagon build. I don't like it at all. We have Demon Edge picked up on Medusa, probably going for an MKB. Oh, and he did pick up the Mjolnir. Sorry. Oh, Rain gets hooked. 4 staffs out before he can ult. Not a bad. The Stone Form, or Stone, what is it? Stone Gaze goes out. Rook's going to telekinesis Erizna into the base, but there's no tower there to do the damage. They're taking a lot of damage. Rook is in some trouble. The stun goes out on Miguel. Pudge is going to... Oh, there's too much going on. RT's gonna go down, so that's half of an exorcism missing, but Skeleton King picks off the kill on Omni Knight. Rook, I would not go out if I were you, Rook, and Rook is gonna... No, he's alive! Erizna is gonna get stopped by this... Oh my gosh, he goes down. I'm sorry, I'm losing control of what's happening here. There is a chase going on. Windrunner, is there Dismember? No mana, and it's on cooldown. Now there's mana, but the Windrunner just got killed between Pudge and Medusa. Use your bottle, Pudge. There's a hook, and it hits Kronos. Kronos in some trouble. He's going to go down. Rubik picks up the kill. The only person that... Nope. Actually, no one lived through that engagement. Every single Radiant hero died, and I believe they only got Omni Knight and maybe Raven on the Storm Spirit. So that was a great engagement for the Dire. Just when I keep talking about things, they always change. I just need to stop predicting what's going to happen, because obviously I know nothing. Omni Knight still just chilling with his mech and his arcane boots. He got 900 gold left. Rubik picks up a ring of health. It looks like he's also going for Hooded Defiance. Not a bad pickup, to be honest, with all the magic damage. Storm Spirit once again disconnects. Pudge still not going for that Pipe of Insight. Maybe Rubik will be smart and get the Pipe of Insight instead. And he does finish up the Hooded Defiance with that last Ring of Regen purchase. And guess what, guys? We have yet another pause. This game would not be complete if we didn't have at least 10 more pauses. God, you gotta love this game sometimes. Let's take the opportunity to look at Windrunner. Windrunner does finish the Aghanim Scepter and has 250 gold left over. So the cooldown... Ooh, I did not know about the reduction of the penalty from unique attack modifiers and items. So now his ultimate does full damage and has all of the attack modifiers. So all of his attacks are going to do 100 damage, I believe. Yeah. Oh wait, no, maybe not 100 damage, but they're still going to drain the mana. Let's see. Reduce damage, including from unique and item effects. Okay, so actually he is going to be close to full damage on all of those hits. Rook is going to get mana leaks. Ariza's going to come in on the stun and immediately Rain... Nope, Rain lives. Rook is going to go down to Skeleton King and a power shot. I mean, Skeleton King got the last hit on him. Guile is going to repel himself. Ariza can't do much. Pudge looking for the hook. Decides not to go for it. Skeleton King's ult is up. Storm Spirit trying to fake out the Radiant with his illusion. You're not going to do it by having him stand in one place. It's not going to happen. Although he did get a couple abilities cast on himself, so maybe they didn't actually notice him there until it was too late. They're going to auto-attack this one. Clearly that's the illusion. Now if they see this one, then they know that this one's real, but he's going to go back behind the secret shop because he is, as we say in the hood, scared. Not that I grew up in the hood, but hey, I can still say the phrase, right? Coddle does pick up the Shiva's Guard, so he's got some good armor. That's a good AoE ability to slow everyone down. Still got the Force Staff. Bloodstone finally picked up on the Death Prophet. I don't know how long ago that was, but he does have 4 charges in there, although I believe Bloodstone starts with 6 charges now. So that means he actually died once and picked up a charge on their most recent kill. Visage also going for an Aghanim Scepter. We're going to see a lot of Aghanim Scepters this game. Skeleton King got 1,400 gold, has not bought anything else. I mean, maybe he'll turn the Skull Basher into an Abyssal Blade. Maybe he'll go for an Assault Cuirass now. I don't know. We'll find out. Rubik finishes the Hood of Defiance, and yeah, he's definitely getting the pipe. He's smart. Omni Knight, same items as before. He's got sitting on 1,400 gold. MKB is finished on this Medusa. Now I'm going to be interested to see what she goes next. Probably, my guess would be a Chrysalis. Pudge is looking to land a hook on Windrunner, but Windrunner gets out. Oh, Storm Spear picks off the Keeper of the Light. Keeper must have already been low health. He just blinks in and picks her off. Sorry I missed that action. It was so fast there wasn't much I could really do. But yeah, Medusa, I mean, Chrysalis is a good item because it adds the crit. It's going to make you do even more damage. I think that's what she's probably going to go. You could also go a Butterfly. I mean, those would really be the only 2 items that I would get on her at this point in the game. Maybe a Desolator, maybe, because I don't think anyone else is going to be getting one. But I don't know if the Split Shot applies the Desolator. The extra targets. Okay, so yeah, the one target, the main target, will receive the Desolator effect, but the other 4 will not. So, I mean, Desolator is a good single target pickup, and now Visage is disconnected. So guess what, guys? Another pause. Man, when I decided to cast this game, I did not realize it was going to go so long. I am exhausted and have to be at work. Have to leave for work pretty dang soon, actually. Whatever. Sacrifices have to be made. Aghanims is finished on Pudge, so I mean his ultimate's going to do a lot of damage now, but still I would have rather seen him finish the pipe, although now it doesn't matter because they're going to have a pipe already. Hey, guess what, guys? Level 5 Dagon and nothing else. I really do not like the Storm Spear right now. Let's see, Skeleton King sitting on almost 2,000 gold. Visage, same items as before. Yeah, nothing's really changed over here on the Radiant since the last time I looked. So, let's talk about this game and where it's going and what needs to happen. So, obviously, the Dire need to focus on taking out the Death Prophet. That's really the only way that they're going to win team fights. The Radiant are going to want to stop the Medusa in place so that Windrunner can ultimate Medusa. That ultimate is going to absolutely destroy Medusa. Like now every single attack that he hits is going to have the drain mana effect. He shoots what's his ultimate? Here, I'm going to follow him for a second.
Haste.
Okay, so Windrunner, let's look at this for a second. Speeds the wind. What's the increase? Okay, let's just say it's a lot. Even if he hits, we'll say 5 times a second, which I don't know if that's it or not. This mana drain, 36 mana.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
36. It looks like 36. So 36 mana, 5 hits in a second. That's 180 mana in 5 seconds. I mean, or in 1 second. 180 mana in 1 second. So in 10 seconds, all of his mana is going to be destroyed. They are rushing right now. I did not actually realize that. Pudge is going to ult He's gonna dismember, and just like I said, they pick off the Death Prophet first. My camera is messed up now. I don't know what's going on. Shoot.
Catch up.
See if I can fix this. Shoot. Okay, well that really sucks now. Sorry guys, but my my smooth drag option. Oh nope, there it is. Okay, good. I don't know what it was, but my smooth drag option was not working for a second. So Medusa picks up the Aegis, and now this is when you push. This is when you win the game if you are the Dire. Death Prophet's ultimate is down for another 45 seconds. You've got all 5 heroes up. You hook a creep, okay, big deal. You've got Medusa on your team. Finish the game. This is where you finish it. Chrysalis is picked up on Medusa, so like I said, she's going to be going for the item that it builds into. My brain is farting right now. It's farting so hard. Daedalus, thank you. Pudge throws another hook, misses everybody again. This might be tough to... I mean, this Coddle, tough hero to push against. Power Shot, tough. Crypt Swarm, tough. It's going to be tough to get into the tower. But here we go. Pudge throws a hook and hits Storm Spirit. I think he was going for the Keeper of the Light, who was charging up the Illuminate. So, you know, maybe now you want to press the advantage, and that's what they're trying to do. But it's hard to push against this Radiant team. It really is, especially when it's in their base. There's the Illuminate being charged. Pudge could have thrown the hook. I don't think he knew. Hook hits nobody in particular. Yeah, I don't think he has any vision up there. CCC better be careful. I mean, she does have the Aegis, of course, so she's... and guess what? Storm Spirit disconnected yet again. I'm really getting tired of this dude. First he gets a Dagon level 5, and now he's disconnecting every 10 seconds. Someone finish the game. Someone do. Pudge throws a hook, hits nobody in particular. Stun goes out from Ariza. No engagement. There is the... Oh no, the Exorcism. They were just buying time for the Exorcism. Wait, you're going to cast Exorcism and then not follow it up? What are you doing? Oh no, that is a waste. That is such a waste. That was the most useless Exorcism I have ever seen, and they fortified. What is happening? The Radiant are throwing this game right now. The most useless Exorcism in the history of Exorcisms that I've ever seen. Stun goes out on Pudge. They waste a fortification when none of their buildings would be attacked except for maybe top. Who cares about top? Save it for your Raxes. Save it for when they push mid hard. Some really poor choices being made by the Radiant right now. That may have really changed the outcome of this engagement if it ever happens. I mean, we're still just chilling in mid. Pipe is finished on Rubik. Some auto attacks. Someone tried targeting him with something. Pudge hooks a creep. CC. There. Oh no. Ariza cut out of position. There's telekinesis. Pudge tried to dismember. Nothing happened. There's a stone gaze. Everyone's running really slow. CCC doing some serious damage. There's Skeleton King's ult. He goes down. Hook goes on Tasty Meat. No follow up though. Rook is in some trouble. Ariza's going to finish him off with a couple attacks. Shackle Shot hooks Pudge to a tree. Pudge is going to go down. Or is he? He might get away. CCC taking down Kronos, just auto-attacking in the background. There's a stun out on Brown. One more hit should do it. Pudge goes down to Skeleton King. Now they're running. CCC is running. Magile is running. Storm Spirit is disconnected. That's going to cost him this game. Magile goes down to Skeleton King. CCC is going to get away, and Skeleton King being controlled by someone, I don't know who, in the bot lane. They don't have any pauses left available, and now Radiant team push. They did not take advantage of the Aegis properly. They got caught out of position. As soon as that Exorcism was down, they should have pushed and took the tower at least. Radiant got away with some really poor decision making on their part by the Dire just making even worse decisions, it seems like. Now this mid-Rax is gone. They could be going for the instant win. No, they're going for the bot tower and Rax. There is another exorcism. Raven's going to pick off Windrunner, but then immediately going to get stunned. Rook's actually going to steal the stun and hit Ariza with it. Ariza, his ultimate is up, so he's going to respawn. And Medusa picked up a double kill on Keeper and Death Prophet. And now Skeleton King's going to go down. That was maybe some more poor decision making.
Triple kill.
This is what I call throw after throw after throw after throw. Well, really, it was only like 2 throws in a row, but still. So now the Radiant are in some trouble. I don't think anyone has buyback, do they? The only person who has buyback is Skeleton King. Visage is up. I don't think they can get to mid, though, before 3 of the dead heroes respawn. Yeah, Death Prophet is respawning right now. Keeper of the Light is in 5 seconds. Windrunner in 3 seconds. So it's 4 on... well, 4. Tower goes down quickly. Medusa's going to pick it off. They're going to focus on the melee racks. It looks like the melee racks are going to go down. There's a Crypt Swarm. Not much they can do without their Skeleton King, though. And that's kind of what the Dire realizes. Like, we got to do this now. They're going to take out the range racks, too. So now we're even a racks apiece in the mid lane. And they're going to back out now before the Skeleton King respawns. Please, someone finish this game. Why did I join this game? I mean, it's a great game, but I'm supposed to be asleep right now. That's what I get. Daedalus is finished, by the way, on the Medusa. Wonder what she's going to go next. I mean, something tells me she's going to go either lifesteal of some kind, or she's going to go for a wing bow. Yeah, probably one of those two. Rubik picks up the Ogre Club. Aghanims has nothing to do with his ultimate, so I don't know what he's going for with that. Maybe a BKB. Omni Knight, same, a lot of the same. No real new items for him. Now we have a Mithril Hammer picked up for Pudge, which means he will be going for that BKB. And oh look, we still have a level 5 Dagon. I hate you. And Storm did reconnect, by the way. Wait, he just bought a Dagon recipe. Oh dear Lord, Storm. He must be new. I don't think he knows what he's doing. He wanted a level 6 Dagon, but guess what? There is no level 6 Dagon. CCC trying to tank the damage to take out the tower. Exorcism comes out. Pudge hooks no one in particular. Oh, Death Prophet. Oh, Death Prophet. You're wasting it. That's the second wasted Exorcism I've seen in the last like 5 minutes. Exorcism is down. Now is your chance to push. Exorcism is down. You can finish this game without that. Believe me, you can. An early kill in this fight would help out if Pudge can hook somebody. Fortification is now going down. Ariza's going to try and get some shackle shot, hits Pudge. So we do got some teamfight. There's a Crypt Swarm. There's a whole lot of everything happening. CCC's going to come in and just going to beat the crap out of Kronos. Kronos in some serious trouble. Pudge is going to finish off Kronos. Skeleton King did die. He's respawning now. Pudge wants to dismember him. Nothing is going to happen. Ariza's going to stun. Now Ariza's in some serious trouble. There's a dismember. Pudge picks up a double kill. They're going to take down this tower, and this is game. There's a Fade Bolt. Nothing. Nope, no kill. Storm Spirit reconnects finally. Medusa picks up the tower kill. GG's coming out from the Radiant. They realize that this game is all over.
Radiant's bottom barracks have fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks have fallen.
Yeah, Death Prophet. Oh man, this was... This is what I like to call the Game of Throws. Death Prophet wasted 3 ultimates. They wasted a fortification. I mean, in reality, both teams threw. I mean, the Dire threw. The Dire threw down here by giving up a 4 or 5 hero kill to the Radiant. The Radiant threw by coming in here when 3 of the 5 heroes were up and just getting destroyed in a team fight. And the Radiant just threw again. So this game, I mean, I really don't see the Radiant coming back from this game. Your only hope was to keep the Medusa from getting farmed. And Medusa does pick up the Talisman of Evasion, so she is going for the Butterfly. She's already hitting for 340 damage, in essence, before armor. So, I mean, she's going to be even more painful. Perseverance and Point Booster is picked up by Storm Spirit. It looks like he sold his Dagon Recipe. You know, Rook, I'm not really sure that at this point that's a true statement. Medusa is just too painful. The auto attacks alone from Medusa could finish this game. I mean, the split shot, what is the split shot reduction? It's 80% of the total damage, so, you know, it's only 20% off of the 340. So you're only losing 68 damage from 340, so you're still doing 280 per hit. And Ariza just gets obliterated. Oh, dear Lord. Yeah, BKB won't do nothing. Ariza... CCC just blew through that Skeleton King. Pudge did finish off the kill. There's the BKB pop. He's going to go for the... Nope, not the Dismember. He's going to get a hook off. No. He's going to run to the fountain. Nope, nothing happens. Top Rax is going to go down. That's Mega Creeps for the Dire. Well, that is game, ladies and gentlemen. The Dire are going to come out successful on top. I mean, you pretty much at this point have to get the player of the game to the Medusa. 2 deaths all game long. Her farm, what was her farm? She's sitting at 408 creep kills, a total gold per minute of 658. Really well played by Medusa. Throws all around. The Radiant, most specifically this Death Prophet, made some really horrible decisions with her exorcisms. But the MVP of this game is going to be Medusa on... Oh my god. Medusa... CCC on the Medusa. Wow, I couldn't find his name for a second. CCC on the Medusa, 409 creep kills. Went 9, 2, and 11, 658 gold per minute. Thank you guys for watching. I am LaUgHiNgStock, and you have watched LaUgHiNgStock's weekly cast episode, weekly pubcast episode number 2. Have a great day, and I look forward to doing more awesome Dota with you guys in the future.